Alright, so your guys' job is to make the graphics and run them during the show. So the way the graphics are when if they're talking about basketball, then you'll see a graphic that talks about basketball. Okay. Like if they're saying there's a basketball game on this day, you'll see a graphic that says basketball this day, this time, that kind of stuff. So the first thing you have to do is first check what the announcements are for the day. You do that by going into Chrome and logging into Google Drive. But you don't log into Google Drive with your own account, you log in with this account. There's a paper taped to the computer of a Grainger Graphics. It says Grainger GTV at Gmail, and you log in with that account. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to Google Drive, just do a search. And then it's the first one that comes up. And you log in here with this email address, the one that's on the computer, GraingerGTV@gmail.com. Click next, and then it also gives you the password. Click sign in. Okay. We're not going to add a phone, so just click done. Now, if you click on shared with me, you'll be able to see any of the files that have been shared to this account. Okay? And you'll also be able to see this spreadsheet that's the GTV announcements, which is what you need to open. Just one second. Okay, so you need to open this. But I actually want to open it in a new tab, so I right click on it and I say, never mind, it won't let me. Open in a new window. There we go. Okay, so I open that so I can look at what the announcements are for the day. Just one second. What's up?
I can get to the next part of the ethics module, to the quiz.
On the editing?
The quiz on
For which module?
ethics.
Ethics? Oh, did you draw your picture?
No. I think so.
Did you do the notes yet?
Yes.
And you turned them in?
Yeah.
Okay, now you need to draw the picture. So go to the assignment that says ethics word wall.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you what you have to do. And then you'll need paper. That printer closest to my computer,
Yeah.
open the bottom tray, there's white paper. You can have a piece if you don't have any. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. So the first thing you need to do is see what announcements we have for the day and compare them to the announcements that we already have graphics made for. If we already have the graphics made, you don't need to make the graphics. If the graphics don't exist, then you need to make the graphic. And I'll show you how to do that. So first we're going to compare what we have with what we don't have. Okay? So you're going to draw a blank here. You're going to open Finder, and you're going to connect to Grainger Senior Film over here on the side under Shared. If you've never connected to Grainger Senior Film, then you have to click on All, and it's down at the bottom. You click on Grainger Senior Film. Once you've connected, you'll always see it right here under Shared. You open up Public, and then I always like to be on the 3-column view, and you choose the one that says Daily Graphics. You need to download this folder to your desktop just by clicking it and dragging it to your desktop. Okay. And then we open up that folder on our desktop. We always like to work from our desktop instead of from the server because it works faster. It's not going over the internet. Okay. All right. So these are the graphics we currently have already made. So what you do is you look at what we have, like this one right here was from today. Any boys interested in playing golf? So you Command Tab over to Finder, and you look, do we have a golf announcement? Yes, we do. This Tiger Woods one, that's our golf graphic. So we can mark that one in green. The guys that did it this morning already did that for you. But what you do is you click over here to the right, and it's just like Excel. Up here you choose the paint bucket and make it green. Okay. Now we know that that one's already done. And so by marking that, when you log in or tomorrow, if the other team has marked it from the day before, then you guys will know that it's already there. You don't have to worry about it. Okay? Then next is HOSA. They've already marked it in green, so we know it's there. If we want to double check it, we can go over into Finder, into the Daily Graphics folder, and make sure we've got a HOSA one. This one is the HOSA one. Spacebar, by the way, pops those up and closes them. Okay? Then this one, we read what it is. This one is for homecoming. Now, homecoming, we have one here that one of the students made about homecoming, but we also have this. You want to check this sometime. If you go back to your Google Drive and you're logged in as Granger GTV, you'll see sometimes people have shared images with us. A lot of times that's something for GTV. So if I was to open this one up, I'd see that this is the homecoming announcement. So all I do with this is see this little download arrow up here. I click on download, and it's going to download this file for me. Okay, it downloads it. To find where it downloaded it, you just click this little arrow and click Show in Finder. That will show you where it's at. And then we want to move it. We want to move this into our Daily Graphics folder. So you just click and drag. Okay, and then I would also rename it by clicking on it. It'll highlight it and name it Homecoming. Then it's easy to find. Okay. Then we take the old homecoming one, and we throw it in the garbage. Why didn't it let me change that? Okay. Then back over to our announcements. So homecoming's done. I can mark it in green by selecting it here. And I mark it in green. Then, right here, please excuse the girls' soccer team. Let's go see if we have that one. And we do. It's this one right here. Okay, so that one's done. I can mark that one in green as well. Any questions? Okay, so that's the first thing you do. You pull up the announcements, see what announcements we have for the day. You download the Daily Graphics folder from Granger Senior Film to your desktop right here. And then you compare the graphics we currently have with the ones we need, and you mark all the ones in green that we have if they're not already marked. Then, if there's one that's not done, the next step is to make that graphic. Okay?